Hello everybody, welcome back to the RostyMaths channel and welcome to this video on where we take two ratios and turn it into one long ratio. That is why you are here. So without any further ado, let's jump into the lesson. Okay, so in front of you, you can see the question that in a nature reserve, you've got the ratio of lions to tigers is 7:4. You've got the ratio of tigers to rhinos being 2:3. What is the ratio of lions to tigers to rhinos? So I'm going to show you two methods in this video. The first method will be the non-cheat method, the actual mathematical method. And towards the end of the video, I'll show you a much quicker way of doing it. Anyway, let's jump straight into it. So the first thing that I have a problem with is that when I put my lions to tigers and I get 7:4, my tigers to rhinos comes up as 2:3. And the problem I have there is that I have different amount of tigers, and that straight away is a problem. I should probably mention here straight away that when you get these types of ratios, there's always going to be something that's repeated. So in this case, what we have repeated are tigers. So we got lions compared with tigers and then tigers compared with rhinos. And that's the action point that you need. That's the one you need to pay attention to. Anyway, coming back to my little disgust. So I've got 4 tigers here, but I've got 2 tigers there. That is not going to do. What I actually need is the same amount of tigers. And in order to get the same number of tigers, what I need is a multiple, or in other words, a lowest common multiple of 4 and 2. Now, if you look at it very carefully, you're a good mathematician. You know that the lowest common multiple of 4 and 2 is 4. So if it is 4, I'm going to keep this 4 here. And don't forget that we're trying to get the same number of tigers in both ratios. So I'm going to keep that 4 there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to 4. And in order to change it to 4, I had to multiply that by 2. Now I know you were good students and you've seen my other video on scaling ratio up and down, so I wouldn't put a link in a pop-up banner, but I would put a link in the description to say if you didn't watch that, go check it out later. But here's the thing I'm going to do now. Since this 2 became 4, I know that it became 4 by multiplying by 2, so I just need to multiply this by 2 as well to give me that this is going to be 6 there. Now that we've got that, and I have got the same number of tigers, which is 4, I can now write the whole ratio. And I can now say that my ratio of lions to tigers to rhinos would be 7:4 to 6. And you can see that that's the 7 with the 4 there. And remember that we've got double 4s here. And then we've got the 6 because you had to scale this up as well. All right, fantastic. Now I promised you a much quicker way of doing this. So you're sitting there, you're trying to get this done quicker. Take advantage of that repeated tiger that you've got. Let me show you the quickest way that we tend to like doing this. So I'm going to start off with my lions to tigers. They are on a ratio of 7:4. Now the tigers, because it's the repeated one, I'm going to keep him in the middle because it looks nicer to me. You can put him wherever you like, but I'm going to keep him in the middle. So I'm going to keep him in the middle. And now I want to do tigers to rhinos. So I'm just going to stick my rhinos on the end there. And it's a 2:3 tiger to rhino, so 2:3. So I'm going to put 2:3 there. Okay, now that I've got that, look at how simple this is. I will just multiply top to bottom, thereby giving me 4 times 2, which is 8 for tigers. Then I will multiply 7 times 2. 7 times 2 gives me 14 on the lions. And then I will multiply 4 times 3. And that gives me 12 on the rhinos. But you might be looking at that going, hang on a minute, that does not look like the answer you got before. That is true, but that's because the answer needs to be simplified in this case. And to simplify this ratio, again, link in the description if you haven't seen that video as yet. But to simplify this ratio, I'm just going to look for the highest common factor that goes between all these numbers, which is 2. So I'm going to divide everything by 2, and I'm going to say therefore the final answer, I'll put answer there, is 7, 4, 6. And just like that, that is finished. Did you get it? Smash that like button. Hit the subscription button down below as well so that you don't miss any uploads, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. It was nice to have you here watching the video. Until I see you on the next one though, peace.